Hello, and welcome to the final session of the November cast. Whew, I am sleepy today and having bad fog brain, everybody. My computer was having problems right before the stream, and everything is cramped now onto one screen. Nothing.
Your computer was also sleepy.
Yes,
It's got, like one eye open.
And what's messed up is I shouldn't be sleepy, as I have had like 12 plus hours of sleep. And I think it's really messed up how the human body doesn't like become super invigorated and instead becomes more tired when you get more sleep. It's the opposite.
Yep. As
Very
someone
unfair.
who oversleeps frequently, I'm always tired. It's not okay.
No. Oh man. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Where are we at? Get my notes out. All right, cool. So, opening scene starts on a rushing creek bed that has risen above its banks. Rain is pouring hard, making the water on the surface of a creek look like it's boiling. The camera lifts and looks out over the horizon of Petal Grove, where lightning strikes off in the far distance. A very low rumble of thunder can be heard through the sound of the rain falling. And in this little burrow, not too far from the main warren, we see our group of 4 rabbits sitting together, patiently waiting for the storm to pass. There is a tiny, cute, adorable fox cub, not club, a tiny fox cub sitting very close to Thistle, and it's holding a little stuffed rabbit that looks a lot like Thistle between its front 2 paws, and it starts to sniffle a little bit. And the 4 of you can hear that the rain pattering is hard on the ground, but it begins to lessen a little bit over time. Okay, so you are not far from the warren, and last time, if you remember, the smell you got from the tiny fox was odd, not really truly fox-like. And then also, I believe Honeysuckle got the scent of like a river area that they would like do. I can't remember if you said Honeysuckle did like Zen meditation or like practice, or it was your like fun place to go to. I can't remember exactly.
Trying to remember.
Sorry.
Oh, it was like maybe it's more like it's just a place of training. Like I gotta be swift like water and like just
Yes,
gotta fight it.
So your time spent in this training area, if you will, that's you got the same kind of smell off that little baby fox. So you're in this little burrow. What are the 4 of you discussing?
Is it gonna rain forever? Poppy, your mouth is moving, but I can't hear you.
I was too scared. I was too scared of the rain sounds to make words at first. I feel braver now. I was going to say the same thing. Is it ever going to stop raining?
What if it floods in this hole? What if we drown?
Oh no.
Did you read that in one of the holes that we dug earlier?
Now that I think about it, all holes are kind of reminiscent of places where you could drown.
Oh no.
True. It's true.
Can lightning hit below ground?
I don't know.
I've never seen it do it before.
Oh, I hope not. I hope it cannot.
It's scary. I mean, I'm not scared. I'll fight it. I'll fight the lightning.
With your one eye?
Yeah, with one eye.
Okay.
That's very brave.
I forgot I had one eye.
And you're also currently covered in mushrooms and sap.
And hawk feathers.
And hawk feathers.
Yeah.
Oh, for the hawk feathers. Yeah.
And leaves.
Someone will recognize you when we get home.
No one.
It's
like a bird creature.
You know, like whenever like those cartoons come around and like this like person like falls and like this stuff and it gets covered in everything and they appear and they're like the swamp monster. That's what I'm thinking Honeysuckle looks like right now.
100%.
So yeah, as you guys are discussing drowning and fighting lightning, the little fox baby starts to sniff a little more, and then you hear a and you look at the little fox. It's not there anymore. Instead, there's this small being that looks like, I'm not going to describe for rabbits. I'm going to describe for you, the players, and the listeners. It looks like a chubby human baby, but has fox ears and has a tail, and it's wearing like a like an appropriate for autumn time outfit. So like think log sleeves, and it has like a corduroy dark green jumper on, and has like one pigtail of hair that's wrapped or tied up in a little green ribbon, but the other side there is no pigtail. And it sneezes again.
Oh no.
What?
They sneezed away their fur.
What happened to it?
You must be very sick.
Thistle, will you go check up on them?
Okay. I
Be
think
careful, Thistle.
Thistle's going to be very cautious, but still try to get a good sniff of this new rendition of our baby.
Sure. So you approach it. So you're sniffing it at it, and this is the smell. It's more prominent, that other smell that you were smelling that was like kind of like underlaying the fox smell. But as you're getting closer to it, it reaches out to you with its no fur, pinky looking hands that you've like have never seen before, and it's starting to like going to touch you, reach into Thistle and go for Thistle's face.
Thistle freezes and then pretends to be dead.
Just falls over.
Like flops over and is just like stiff.
Yeah. So,
Oh no, Thistle!
It got Thistle.
It got Thistle.
Oh no.
Don't need to fight it.
and then it starts to walk towards Thistle, and Thistle being like stiff and laying on the ground on the side, it puts its face and mouth into Thistle's fur and is rubbing its head into
It's
Thistle.
eating Thistle!
Thistle.
Thistle, can you hear us? We're gonna help you.
Gritted teeth. Thistle's like, help me.
Oh, Thistle's
Thistle's still alive. Okay,
Thistle's
he's
still alive.
He's
Okay,
alive.
okay. What do we do?
What do we do? I mean, I tell you what to do.
Yes.
Honeysuckle.
I got it. And I'm gonna go up and just headbutt it. Just like gently headbutt it. Like just like, hey, stop that.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll plus strength to see if you can hold yourself back from doing it too hard, maybe. Okay,
fair.
so let's see what happens if you roll plus strength.
I think that's 10. Yeah, it's 8 plus 2 is 10, yeah.
So you headbutt this baby, which is a funny sentence to say.
I'm a tiny bun.
Yes, it's a very tiny bunny hitting a very tiny, not like a real human baby sized creature. Honeysuckle headbutts it, and so hard that it goes backwards off of Thistle, just rolls off of Thistle, and it sneezes, and then it's back to being a little fox. But there is a sap mark, and I think like a piece of leaf like stuck in the middle of its forehead now.
I've left a mark.
Yeah.
Honeysuckle, you fixed it.
Yeah, you fixed the baby.
You fixed the baby. You saved Thistle and you fixed it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thistle, are you okay? Did it eat you?
I don't think I'm eating.
I'm gonna pat down the side of Thistle to make sure. And in the
Is
process,
any part of me missing?
And in the
No.
process, leave leaves.
No, you still have all your toe beans. I think you're okay.
Oh, good.
Oh, that was close.
How's the baby?
Yeah, so you look over at the baby, and it in a fox way is making like pout face. It is starting to like eyes start to is welling up with tears. It is just like whimpering right there, and is looking like angryish at Honeysuckle.
Quick, give it the baby toy. Give the baby.
Oh, that's so smart.
Oh, we lost.
Sorry, I'm having cable problems over here.
You're fine.
Crap.
Yeah. Poppy can attempt to give the baby.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, you can hand the baby to the baby, and it'll take it and like nuzzle into it, and is soothed for now. Yeah.
That was close.
What happened? Like, why did what did it? How did it? What did it?
Foxes don't do that?
Oh. Do all foxes do this?
I've never met a fox. Thistle, you've met a fox.
I saw a fox. I didn't see it do this though, but maybe this is like some kind of ancient fox secret and we're not supposed to know about it. We can't let the foxes know that we know.
You're right. They'll be so angry with us.
But what if we help them? I don't know where we're going with this thought. I'm sorry.
No, I think that was good. Do we take it back to the Warren?
We gotta do. We don't know where foxes are. I don't want to take it to a fox.
Mm-mm. That
No.
sounds scary.
It does. And then they'll know that we know.
Mm-hmm. I think we should take it back to the Warren. We have other bunnies who can help us, and bunnies who've met foxes and know how to help foxes.
Yeah, they'll know. They'll know exactly what to do with this probably fox baby.
Yeah.
All right, that's the plan now. If only this rain would stop.
And like the as if responding to Pebble's wish, you hear the rain start to lift a little.
Oh,
Wow, Pebble, you're so powerful.
You're magic.
thank you. I do try.
So if you peek your head out the burrow that you're in, you can see, yes, there's like maybe a sprinkle drop here and there, but for the most part, the rain has stopped. There are clouds off in the distance. The sky is still gray, and not far from where you guys are burrowed is you can see like a tree that is near the warren, so you're very close. And you are approaching the warren to go back, and you will go to where you were tasked to go off to forage. How are you approaching? Is there just baby out in front? Where's baby? This is most the real question
Where is baby?
in all of this. Yeah.
Is baby like? Are we flanking baby? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, yeah.
Okay. So baby's in the middle of y'all. Okay. So you approach the warren, and standing near one of the holes is Shadow, that gray blackish rabbit that you met at the beginning that was wearing the little chestnut or walnut on top of its head as a helmet or hat, because hats are all the rage in the warren these days. And I think it's looking out around the horizon and doesn't notice you guys coming up behind them at first, and then sees the four of you and goes, "Hello! Wow, 3 of you made it." Wait, is that looking at Honeysuckle? Is that what? Wait, and then sees the baby fox. No. What is going on? I said to get treasure, not bring back predators. And is like trying to like back away.
But they're a baby. And they're a baby.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like treasure.
Yeah.
Well,
Hi, Shadow.
no, yeah, but what about that?
Honeysuckle?
Honeysuckle.
Oh, that's so mean.
No.
Are there any mushrooms left on honeysuckle?
Oh yeah, there's like I think like
There's a-
they're just all stuck.
That is not a rabbit. What is that?
It's me, I swear.
Honeysuckle's a warrior. They saved us.
Yeah, they've been through a transformation.
really
Mhm.
we have.
They have mushrooms growing out of them. What kind of transformation are you?
I am one of the forest now.
Mhm.
And it's just Shadow's just so confused. And in fact, if it wasn't a PC, it would be resisting panic right now. And then they'll approach you, and then they'll like grab a mushroom off of you, and like peels it off and starts eating. Well,
I think when Shadow peels it off, I think Honeysuckle's just gonna play it up and say like, "Ow." I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh, did I hurt you?
No, you're good. I was just joking.
Okay.
I was being funny.
What?
It's been a lot.
What is this? And it's like poking at like the sap on you.
Taste it. It tastes good.
It tastes really good.
Lick me.
Mhm. It does.
Did you say lick me? Okay. Shadow will like lick their paw for where they touched you. It goes, wow, these go great together, actually. Takes a bite of mushroom, licks. Have you guys tried doing this? And is like eating the mushroom and sap together.
No.
Oh, we should try that.
Yeah, we will right now.
Mm-hmm. Picnic
Before we
time.
even get like inside with everybody else, we're taking a snack break.
It's very important.
Are we taking a break in general? Like, are we doing the move take a break?
I mean, we could do
Do you
that.
have some panic to recover?
Yeah. Do you guys have panic to recover? I think the only person who can't recover
Yes.
their panic is Poppy currently.
True.
But Poppy doesn't
Poppy
mean
needs
you can't
therapy.
eat. So,
Oh, yes. Poppy will
so
eat.
relaxing is when you play a groom or rest in relative safety, subtract one from your panic. So yeah, it's a group grooming and snack session as they are taking mushrooms off of Honeysuckle and eating away at the sap a little bit. So you look more like a rabbit now, Honeysuckle.
I still got my red plastic hat and my eye patch.
Yes, of course. Like, yeah, Shadow goes to nibble it. You're like, no,
No,
no, it's mine.
this one's not edible. It's stretchy.
So you did find treasure.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Honeysuckle has an amazing hat.
It's beautiful.
I killed it, and then they thought it killed me, and they thought it was a ghost, and
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to give it to Uwan, and we figured it out.
It's been a day.
Oh my gosh. Well, you were all so brave and strong. It was right to send you out foraging. But I don't know about that. Ed is pointing at the baby. You're gonna...
So sometimes the baby is a fox,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes the baby is definitely not a fox.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to know what the general recommendation is for those types of babies and where they should be.
Wait. What do you mean, not a fox?
Oh, how do we get it to do its trick?
Taco, will you tickle the baby with one of the feathers on your shoulder?
Oh.
So
Right across the nose.
Honeysuckle takes a feather and right across the nose, and the baby goes, "Achoo!" And yep, changes back into the humanish fox creature that you saw earlier. And at this, Shadow goes, and backs away really slowly. That you can't. What? That's so weird. What is that? It's naked. What are those?
Isn't it?
What is that?
It's
Time it sneezes, it gets naked.
Yeah.
Oh no,
But
I'll help it. I just take the feather and just start doing it across its nose again.
Oh yeah. You might do it a couple times, but then it sneezes and it turns back into a baby fox again.
Yes. And I put the feather back on my shoulder.
I don't know. only know. I'm not sure what I know. Is what Shadow's response is to that.
We were going to bring it in the Warren so that someone could help it.
I mean, you can't bring a predator into the Warren. I mean, that's not good. Sundew is not gonna like this. All I know about is food and hats and rewarding people with treasure. This is out of my pay grade, guys.
Oh, we'll also take our rewards too.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll make sure you get that, but I think you're gonna have to talk to Sundew or like somebody else in the Warren. I don't know what to do. It's freaking me out. And like it's just like looking side-eyeing the baby, as the baby is just like probably like holding the stuffed rabbit in a way that looks very menacing to Shadow.
By the throat.
Yes. With its little baby fox mouth, yes.
Yes.
So what would you guys as players like to do right now?
Well, team, I think we have to go see Sundew. Shadow, you've been lovely, but you only know 3 things, and we need more than just those 3 things right now.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
all right, but just make sure no one sees it.
How do...
Should we
Should we-
put a hat on the baby? I think we put my acorn hat on the baby.
Let's put a hat on the baby.
I have spare feathers and leaves. We can maybe like put leaves on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and they're sticky, so like they'll stay
Yeah.
put. Pick a leaf. Any leaf.
Okay.
Not my
Poppy
eye
will
patch.
help. No. Your eye patch is very cool. We won't take that.
Okay, I would like I don't know what I feel like this is like if there was a move called Disguise Baby, I would have you
Will this
roll-
be innovate where we innovate
yes,
disguise?
Yes, you're
Disguise.
disguising
Oh my
a fox. So yes, let us do innovate. So who's taking lead on this?
Not it.
Poppy, you want to try?
I'll try.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
fine.
So we're to innovate using Shrewd.
Okay. Oh, shrewd is my
Your good move, isn't it?
good move.
Ooh.
Yeah, 9.
Okay. So you're innovating disguise. So yeah, I think on a 9 you're able to make it look. Yeah, tell me what you want it to look like. Are you trying to pass it off as like a rabbit, or are you trying to like just cover up the foxiness of it?
I think we're trying to cover up the foxiness of it. I also think that we didn't all communicate exactly what we were trying to do, which is the best part of this.
Nope.
So I like the idea that we tried to make it look kind of like honeysuckle. So now it has one eye patch and maybe some feathers. Not honeysuckle's eye patch, of course. And
That was
then
cool.
a little hat, and we're just going to try to pass it off as not a predator.
Sure. Okay. I think yep, with that, you guys can enter the Warren. So this is the first time you guys have been in the Warren. Because most of it you've just been out doing foraging and
Mhm.
things. It is large. So there are a lot of tunnels and little offsets of like burrows that are connected to each other. I don't think we're not doing this as like real rabbits. This is a very much a fantasy rabbit world. So it's big enough to have like corridors in it so rabbits could walk 2 by 2. And there's like a meeting hall and like a nursery area. There's also like food storage places, like little meeting chutes, rabbits' little own individual shelter areas. And I think what we could do is we can do just a series of montages. So you're looking for Sundew right now. So yeah, let me remember what Sundew looks like. I have it written down here somewhere. Boo doo boo boo.
While you're looking for that,
Yes.
I'm dying to know the reaction of the bystanders as we all kind of meander
Yeah.
with our two wonderfully dressed buns.
Yeah, I think like maybe one rabbit's like, hi guys. Oh, and then goes record scratch as it like looks at this like shambling mound of of leaves. It goes, what is that?
The amalgamation of autumn is upon us.
Yes, the avatar of fall blesses the ward with its presence.
Those are too big of words for my character to even know.
Yeah, but it'll be like, huh? You'll get like maybe one rabbit will like go as you're walking through. One will say, "Wait, what is that?"
Hi.
Yeah, Pebbles waving. Hi.
Mhm. Yep.
So good to see everyone again.
Oh boy. And as I'm doing that, I didn't even get to where my notes are at.
That's okay. I can keep vamping.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of Pebbles. I feel like they probably lived with one of their various family members, Boulder. Boulder's a very cute bun. Maybe he and Thistle might go way back,
Uh-huh.
but I think he has the hardest time accepting the shambling mound. This is scary for bunnies.
We watched two bunnies just bolt. I think that was my brother. Bye, Boulder.
Awesome.
Do you think he got scared? He got scared.
He gets scared very easy.
Did I go
Oh.
chase him down, tell him it was Miss? It's me?
How about when we come back?
Okay.
Yeah.
Chasing him might make him even more scared,
It's true.
especially considering
Oh.
that your appearance has changed some.
A little.
I
Yeah.
think it's nice now
Mhm.
that I've gotten used to it.
Am I
I'm only a little
intimidating
scared
now?
now.
Hold
Yeah.
on, let me just.
Especially when you do that. Oh.
Yeah, wow. My fur just stood up.
hmm
It's the feathers. The feathers still
Yeah.
smell like something that would potentially try to kill us.
It's true.
So, at the end of that conversation, you will reach an area where Sundew is known to kind of hop around. And Sundew is this large, dark gray rabbit. She's very kind, very soft. You guys know her to be nice, like you don't have no problems with her. And you approach her, and she'll turn to see you and sees you. Oh, hello. How can I help you all?
Yes, I do.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. And what is that? Point.
It's honeysuckle.
Okay. No, yeah. Okay. That's honeysuckle. But no, I'm talking about that. And like the baby is like kind of rolling on the ground, like trying to scratch its back because it's itchy with all these leaves. What did you bring here?
So.
Have questions that we might need help, but this is our baby.
hmm
This is not a baby rabbit.
Mm-mm.
It's a baby what exactly?
We were hoping you would tell us.
Yeah, we thought you might know.
Because are we? Is this somewhere where you can like? Is it like are there other buns around? Or?
Yeah, I think it like Honeysuckle's looking, and also so is Sundew's like looking around to see if there's anybody here. She's like, follow me, and she will lead you guys off into like a smaller burrow. Okay, what kind of baby is this?
So, see what happened was, we met some mice,
Okay.
and they said they had a baby bunny. I think I wasn't there. I think I was busy fighting a hawk. Anyways,
A hawk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pulls the
Honeysuckle
feather
saved
out
me
and
from a
just-
hawk.
it
Mhm.
just shakes it.
Okay, so field mice and a hawk equal baby.
Yes.
You understand.
I'm not sure that I do quite though.
Well, the mice, they couldn't take care of the baby anymore. And so they were hoping that we could help take care of the baby. But then the baby sneezed and lost all its fur. And then we thought that it ate Thistle, but Thistle was just pretending to be dead. And luckily Thistle wasn't eaten. And I know because I counted their toe beans. And then we were here.
Wow.
Yep.
So she's really confused.
Hold on. And I'm gonna like start taking the leaves and stuff off the baby.
Okay.
Oh, good idea, Honeysuckle.
Yes.
I'll help.
And once that first like orange ear is revealed and then you could see the snout, Sundew is again.
Wait, no, baby. It's a baby.
Mhm.
Okay.
We should make it sneeze.
Okay, and I'm gonna take the feather again and just like rub it against the nose.
And achoo! And then yes, it reemerges as its transformed self. And Sundew's like, okay, everybody, stay calm. Okay.
Oh,
Everything's gonna be fine.
my-
Looking at like the door, and like she like gets herself so that she is like now got the door behind her, so her frame is now in the doorway. Nobody can see it. Has anyone else seen this?
Oh, Shadow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we ate some mushrooms together, and we,
Mhm.
you know,
And I'm just gonna do the thing to the nose again to make it turn back.
Okay. Yeah, it turns back into a baby fox. All right. So first things first, you can't let anybody else know that this creature is in here. As soon as other people start, or as soon as other rabbits start to learn about this, there's going to be mass panic. This is a baby fox. A baby fox? Quote. Oh, okay. So, here are my thoughts. One, it can't stay here, so we can't bring any more in here. I've got enough problems already as it is. Enough mouths to feed, and even if I felt comfortable keeping this creature here, it's not possible really. We just don't have the room for it, and just keeps like looking at it, like trying to make sure it's not like doing anything. And every time she looks at this, it's probably the most docile like actions. It's just kind of like,
Drooling.
yeah, like it goes over to the wall, and maybe there's like a worm hanging out of the wall, and it like bats at the worm. Is it hostile? Has it tried anything, try to hurt you at all?
Thistle, do you want to share your experience?
It's very aggressively affectionate.
But not like aggressively hungry.
No, I
Well-
thought it was trying to eat me, but since it didn't eat me, I think maybe it wasn't actually trying to eat me. But I can't guarantee that 100%.
Oh, we know it stuck its face in Thistle's fur and
Mhm.
rubbed it.
Yeah. But there's no eating.
Odd. Okay. All right. Well, even if it isn't hostile, potentially its parents could be. So we need to return this. Do you The only thing I can think of, somebody in the Warren who might know more than I do, is maybe Daffodil. But I think we need to get this back to it can't stay here.
Okay. Well, Pebble, can we take it back?
I think that would be okay, but we can't take it back to the mice. The mice can't feed the baby.
It's
And
true.
but it doesn't smell like a fox. It smells like the river, or rather, the smell that comes from the river.
Oh, maybe it lives in the river.
It's not a fish.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't have eyes on the side of its head.
That's true.
Oh, right.
Maybe
fish
it
do
has
have
another
eyes.
form, though.
How do we do
May-
that one? Do I tickle it? And I think
in
Honeysuckle
water.
starts like doing the sides, like with just a little tip of the.
Sure. And I think like a cat, it like starts to like. Are you just doing this? Its side? Is that what you said?
Yeah, just like its side.
Yeah, I think it thinks you're trying to play with it. So it immediately goes into like the play pounce
Oh no!
stature. Like, you know, arms down, tail butt up, and is like kind of like wiggling at you and like starts to hop.
Ow! Ow! No! And then Honeysuckle starts running off, and he's probably just chasing Honeysuckle. Like
in this
ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in the circle. Not leaving this burrow, but yeah.
Circle.
Well, yeah, Sundu is like doing that dramatic kind of like gopher kind of like look where it's like she's standing very still and just keeping like one eye watching Honeysuckle and this baby chase it around. Well, it's truly is a baby, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it is. I don't have a lot of experience outside of the Warren itself. This seems like something new. And she's like, the only rabbits I can think of who could potentially help you with this, one would be either Cloud or Daffodil. Now, Cloud, not 100% sure if they're trustworthy, but Daffodil is older and wiser, so you could reach out to them. But yes, the sooner this is out of the Warren, the better.
Do you think Daffodil will know where to find its parents?
Are you talking to Sundu?
Yes.
Maybe if he has experience with what this creature is. Okay. Anybody else? Anything else you would like to say to ask Sundu, or do we feel like this is a good scene transition spot?
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do with baby? I guess keep them with you.
You can't leave the baby here.
Leaves.
Yeah.
Reapply
the leaves.
We do.
It's
We
fascinating.
still have some sap from Honeysuckle to like smush.
Okay, yeah. So I think the same kind of looks and experiences you had while traveling the first time. Maybe I imagine maybe if you guys are trying to like maybe keep baby like in between you somehow as you travel through the Warren. I think this time I'd like you to roll somebody to roll sneak.
Ooh.
Which is, I think, plus whoever's leading you guys through the Warren should roll that.
Okay. I'll do it then.
As you are covertly escorting a weird fox baby, if seen, may cause somebody to have a panic attack.
I got an 8.
Okay. Behind cover, silent, downwind, no tracks. Okay. So yeah, on a sneak, you get to pick one thing. Behind cover, silent, downwind, no tracks. I'm trying to think of how to apply it to this situation.
I mean, silent is good. You know?
Yeah.
Tracks.
Not in the Warren.
Like-
yeah.
Like maybe like we're going like without notice, you know? Like
Sure. Yeah, because what's most important? Being silent right now, so that nobody sees the. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
we're
think-
not trying to draw any attention to ourselves, which is not easy. Look at us.
Yeah, fashionista.
My cute hat that I have, you know?
Yep.
Actually, I have a straw hat that I'm gonna put on right now.
Yes, please do. Can I grab the hat up top? This is wonderful. There we go. Wonderful.
It's my acorn hat.
So yeah, so I think again, it's kind of close where, and the only reason why I made you roll sneak this time is because I feel like the leaves and stuff have fallen off enough of this fox that it's harder to hide the fact. So yeah, I think with the four of you kind of surrounding this fox walking through the warren, you're able to keep silent. Nobody sees you, and eventually you get to question for you. There is a spot in the warren where knowledge is kept, and I don't want to call it a library.
Okay.
What would be something we could call this place? And the first thing that came to my mind was knowledge hole, and that sounds really dumb and bad.
The story nook.
There we go. That's really
cute.
good,
That's
Morgan.
cute.
Love it.
I was like, okay, why do they tell stories?
The
Why
story.
do bunnies have a nook? Okay.
I like it.
Facts.
So yes, you make your way to the story nook where Daffodil is at, and you see this very large, old rabbit. He is dark, gray as well, but very big, like bigger than Sundew, and he is much older. And you walk into the story nook where in this little nook are things that are considered treasure, right? There are things that you've never seen before, like for the viewer, again, I'm not going to explain it as rabbits, it's so hard, but like bottle caps and pop can tabs, or like pieces of labeled stuff that just blows through the warren that other rabbits have collected. In fact, you see in this area, there is a like what looks like a large rolled up piece of parchment in the corner, and there's like rocks that have things sitting on top of them, and one of the rocks has this green ribbon wrapped around it, stuff like that. And you walk in, and Daffodil will turn to you and say, "Oh, well, hello there. How can I help you?"
Hi. We have need of your help.
Well, yes, I would love to be of assistance.
Where can we put a baby fox if we had to put one back?
Well,
Like a stuffed toy. You know.
well, a baby fox, you say?
But it also might not be a baby fox.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you understand. You're so wise.
How could something be a baby fox, but also not a baby fox?
I was hoping you would know.
Well,
Honeysuckle, you want to demonstrate?
Wait, are we supposed? You look trustworthy. It's fine.
I hold many secrets.
This'll
Good.
this'll block the door so no one else can see.
Yeah.
Lock the door.
Okay. Yeah, the tiny thistle is going to be a bouncer for this.
Just block it with your body. And I think Honeysuckle's gonna take the start pulling the leaves off the baby.
Mm-hmm. You have brought a predator into our. Whoa.
Wait.
It has
wait,
It has a
wait,
trick.
Wait.
It has a trick.
Oh,
Watch.
Pulls the feather again and just does the nose thing.
achoo! And Daffodil again. It's like every response you're gonna get out of a rabbit is immediately of recoil, as, oh my god, what in the world? Okay, all right,
It's fur. It's snaky.
okay,
Yeah.
all right. I mean,
I've
I've
naked.
it is both ugly and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Intriguing,
And it's
interesting.
got weird paws.
Yeah.
No toe beans.
No.
Yeah, and I think at this point, Daffodil is like, because you guys are talking and you also seem to not be freaked out, he'll calm down a little bit as well. And he goes, all right. I've seen ghosts and I've heard about the fruits that can make you sad enough to die. So,
What?
not really strange to see this kind of creature. You know, once I was basically he's gonna start going off on like this like tale
Oh,
of
no.
stuff.
Oh
You know, once I was a non-believer of such fantasy and fairy tales, but now
I Honeysuckle's just gonna do the feather thing back to the baby to like.
oh, and it chews and it goes back to baby. All right, so You want to return this creature to where it came from.
Yeah.
It smells
Mhm.
like the scent off the river.
Okay.
Is that where it lives?
Well, I know that there are lots of other creatures out in the world other than us, other than what we normally deal with in Petal Grove. And out towards where the river is, no, Avi knows where you're talking about. There is said to be humans out that way and other strange things. So maybe, yeah, if you smell the river, that's probably the best place to look. 'Cause like creatures like these, like they could be, and he like gets really quiet, magical.
What's a magical?
Oh.
Well, magic is this amazing force.
Pebbles getting very close, like, ready to listen.
Excuse me. Now I'm gonna have to explain magic as a rabbit. It's a force like the wind, but stronger sometimes. That can well up inside a being and come out in mysterious ways. There are creatures out there who can harness its power. I have tried. And he like wistfully looks over to the corner where that parchment's at and looks back. And I have yet not been able to tame the force that is magic. But he was trying to be quiet, but he is now no longer quiet as he's going on off this basically.
His monologue's getting louder.
It's getting louder, yes. And but some magical, he'll come back down and he'll say, and some creatures, very protective of the young. I wouldn't be surprised if they're looking for it right now.
Oh.
And I've also heard that from someone, someplace, somewhere, some time ago, sometimes these creatures will give you blessings. So I think if you smell the river on this little creature, looking over back to the fox baby who is now walking towards one of the rocks that has the green ribbon around it and like is pawing at it. I think you should go back there and see if maybe that's where it came from.
But it doesn't smell like the river. It doesn't smell like water. It smells like it's like that smell that's coming from the river. Like that's coming from.
Well, I mean, if it's the last scent on it that's the strongest, I mean, that's a good place to. That would be a good place to start.
Okay.
Do you think it's dangerous?
No, I've been to the river all the time. It's fine.
That's true.
I go there all the time.
We need to do this. This baby's gonna be sad and hungry if we can't help it.
That's
Will it
true.
eat a mushroom?
Plucks one off of honeysuckle.
And
Do you want a mushroom?
Oh, maybe put some sap on it.
Ooh, pokes honeysuckle to like stick some of the sap on.
I'm ticklish.
And yeah, you hand it out to the fox. It sniffs it a couple times and then will start to nibble it out of your hand. Yeah.
Good idea, Pebble. Now it won't eat thistle.
Are we ready?
I think so.
Yeah. Do you guys want to have any sort of like mission montage? Anything you do to get ready before you go out? The river area is not very far away either, by the way. It's just a little bit northeast of the Warren. In buddy hops, I don't know, maybe like a 20-minute buddy hop trip.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's not far at all. I don't. Hold on. Let me at least get these mushrooms off of me. Just.
Oh, we could leave those here.
I mean, that's the point of us getting the mushrooms.
Yeah, I guess Daffodil will be like, oh yeah, I'll help you to that. You can leave them with me and I will take them to the food storage area, no problem. Oh, which means you would, you found any treasure out there? I'm supposed to reward any rabbits who bring back a treasure.
I have this acorn hat.
Oh, it's fancy.
Hmm?
He tries it on. Does it look good?
Very nice. So fashionable.
Thank you so much. I don't know how to wrap it.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly. There it is. Thank you kindly. And yeah, you brought back quite a bit of mushrooms. So, God, I have to think of what is it in. What have you guys been getting as rewards in the Warren when you do foraging? I'm gonna put this on you guys. Oh, do you all get walnut hats now?
Hat. I would like a hat.
Okay.
Poppy would like a hat.
Okay.
Team hats would be good.
We get upgraded. They know that we're foragers when we get a walnut
Yes,
hat.
you get a walnut hat.
Mhm.
Yes, you've proven. So yeah, he collects up all the mushrooms, and then over in a corner there's a bunch of walnut halves, and he'll come back over, and he will place one upon each of your heads. And now with this, you are recognized as top foragers in the Warren.
Oh, wait, real quick. And I
Wow.
think Honeysuckle takes the walnut hat off and then peels off the red balloon.
Gosh.
Oh
Because
goodness.
it's stuck with all the sap and stuff. That's why
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
peel it off. And like, and they hold it between their paws and you just pull at it. Like,
And it goes
And they hit
fup, 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 fup.
yeah.
Oh.
I-
Yeah, go ahead.
I killed it.
They did.
He picks it up. He's like, fascinating. Oh, I think there's a word for this, but I don't know it.
It's pulley.
Pulley is a great word. We could probably figure out something to do with this. And then he'll like slap it down onto a rock. But that's for another time.
What happened, what I did is that I was getting surrounded by raccoons and I took a piece of what I had and I pulled out one end and held the other and I let go of the end of my mouth and I shot them and hit him in the face and I ran off.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Whoa, that's amazing. I've got some ideas. Yeah, he's
Okay,
thinking.
bye.
Okay, bye. Yeah. He's like,
asleep.
yeah. He's like, and that reminds me of a time.
Oh no, goodbye.
Okay. All right. So you leave the Warren, and it is no longer raining. It's not even drizzling anymore. Baby is with you, and it is very cold out. It is late fall, and the wind is still blowing very hard. Most of the leaves on trees are gone now after that storm that you guys weathered out, and you're hopping along towards the river, and you can hear it before you get to it. It's rushing pretty loud. Now, in my mind, and Honeysuckle, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but the river isn't really like a true river. It's just a river from Honeysuckle's perspective. So
Yeah.
it's the wider part of the creek. And it's very wide for a rabbit. And you hear it before you get to it, the rushing of it, and it has overflowed its banks and it's even bigger. And you're sniffing around, trying to look at, I don't know. Yeah, you guys tell me. What do you guys do when you get to the river?
I forgot how loud it was here.
Mm-hmm. It is
Yeah,
loud.
it like hides you away from like the world and you just like focus on your being one with it.
Wow. You're so wise now, Honeysuckle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This'll-
we should do.
What?
I didn't hear the first part of that.
Poppy, I think, was talking to Thistle. I just wanted to know. I don't know what to do here. I'm never around water. Not like this.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Thistle if do you smell danger?
Well, the one thing I know about water is that sometimes it makes it hard to smell danger because the danger will like walk through the water to try to make itself not smell like danger.
Oh no.
And one other thing is we have to make sure we don't get wet because if we get wet, we'll get too cold. And if we get too cold, we'll get sick. And if we get sick, then we might die. So we need to not go near the water. And we need to also try to listen for danger because we might not be able to smell it.
Honeysuckles always got their paws in, like as you're saying that, to like wash the sap off. And they're like, oh yeah, right. And they step out of the water.
Poppy's ears go up to listen for danger immediately.
Okay. So you are paying attention then, which is roll plus shrewd.
Plus shrewd. Okay. Ooh, 6, 7 plus 2, 8.
Okay, so you get to ask one question on the list and then take plus forward when acting on that answer.
Let's see. What should I do? What here is the greatest danger to me, since Poppy's specifically listening for danger?
Okay. So let me think. Listening, you're listening, and of course there's the rushing of the water. That is, to you, seems the most dangerous. This area looks like, let me try and describe what I see in my mind's eye for you. There is a lot of tall grass in this area. The wind is blowing through it. There are trees here and there. The leaves are all gone for them. And I think you hear, not clearly, but like voices that you're not sure. You think you've heard them before, but you're not 100% sure. And so to you, from Poppy's perspective, those voices are probably the most dangerous thing to you. Okay. And they are coming from a direction that you can pinpoint. You know.
Okay. Do you all hear that? It's like sound, voices. It's scary. It's very scary.
A little bit. Oh no. What do we think it is?
Is it the ghost that what's his face is talking about?
Ghosts?
This you know, ghosts. Are these ghosts?
I don't know. What is the baby doing? Maybe the baby's reaction to it will tell us if we need to run.
So you're looking at the baby, and baby is walking towards the river, the creek. But not like the river is its goal, but like walking towards it in the sense where it's like looking at stuff on the ground and like sniffing around this area. It's not like, yay, water! I can't wait to go swimming in this river. But it's walking towards the creek.
Do you think the baby has to go in the water?
What if the water makes it cold too?
I'm gonna go with it and just be like standing next to it, just seeing what it's doing, and if it's gonna jump in the water, just try to grab it before it does.
Yeah. So it's walking along the bank, and it gets close to the water, and it's sniffing around the edge of it. And then it'll start to like look off to the other side, like it's looking for something. And it just kind of is like walking along this riverbank, almost like if the honeysuckle, you're paying attention to it, almost like it's been here before, maybe like it knows where does that make sense? Okay. Yeah,
it's been here. And honeysuckle's gonna keep following it, like just
sure.
Follow the baby.
Yeah, we'll follow baby. Yeah.
So yeah, the baby is walking along and actually, how convenient, away from the voices. Down the creek a little ways, and there's trees here and there, and at some point you hear a rustle up in the tree, and if one of you looks up, fist up, look up, and it's one of those doves from earlier, and it goes, oh, hi, so good to see you again. Oh, I just want to thank you guys real quick for all the help you did. The nest is doing fine.
Have you had your babies yet?
Oh, no, not yet. It's only been 4 hours. Something like that. I like to imagine it just goes 4 hours.
Right.
Well, we have a baby now.
Hmm.
It's looking at it's a fox. It's very strange to see rabbits traveling with a fox.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, babies tend to be less aggressive than the older adults. Speaking of, I think I saw some foxes not too long ago. Huh.
Oh. Where? Where were the foxes?
Yeah.
Oh, they were just over on the other side of the creek. I just was flying over to go back home, and like you could see that I don't know. It doesn't have a shopping bag, Amber. It can have a shopping bag. Yes, it has a shopping bag, and there's worms hanging out of the shopping bag.
It's a big leaf.
Yeah,
it's
it's a big
folded.
leaf. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like I was just going out getting food for blood, and coming back and saw some foxes over on the other side of the creek.
Did they seem dangerous?
I mean, all foxes are inherently dangerous.
That's true.
That's good to know, though. We can leave the baby on the other side of the creek and get their attention and then run away.
How do we get to the
Oh.
other side of the creek?
Oh. We can't dig
Hey,
through water?
hey.
I guess I should be looking
Dogs?
down. Yes, yes.
Do you know if there's a way for us to cross the creek?
Huh.
Have you seen like little like branches or rocks?
Yeah, I can check for you, and so it'll fly off, and it'll come back and go. Yeah, just down a little bit. I think there's a tree that's kind of jutted out into the creek a little bit.
Okay, thank you. And then
Thank
like
you.
Okay, bye.
I'm
Good
just gonna
luck.
start running.
Yeah.
Because the baby probably still going.
Yeah, baby's still going. So yeah, you'll get to down a little ways, and there is a tree that has fallen. Obviously, during you can put two and together during the storm. The winds have blown it over, and it's a skinny-ish tree, broken, and it goes basically almost all the way across the creek.
This is perfect. Now we just have to guide the baby over the stick.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna hop on it and be like, "Come on, baby. Come on."
Go the toy.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, so to paint this scene, this creek is like rushing water right now, and and there is this half submerged tree trunk going across, pretty skinny, and you have 4 rabbits trying to lure a baby fox across.
Yeah, of course. What's gonna go wrong? Like, it's fine.
Thistle, what are your thoughts on this process?
My thoughts are I'm gonna go last.
Okay. So I'm trying to think of a way for you as rabbits mechanically to see how this goes. I don't think sneak is necessarily the right. Well, maybe sneak is the right move.
I mean, it's swift. It connects to swift, which is like
Yeah.
agility.
Yeah.
I guess we could just have you roll plus swift, or if you want to, like I say, you guys have character moves too. I think Poppy has engineer. If we want to use that in a way that can help you guys
just-
do this, might be a better to help.
Yeah.
I prefer not to see rabbits get swept off down into a creek, but
Thank you.
The only reason I wasn't going to use engineer right away is because
Specifically-
it says how digging at this location that you're like taking time to look at, how we can turn that to the Warren's advantage.
I would say
Do I have to be digging?
I would say if you can use dig narratively, that's fine. But you could also just use your shrewd, because I just character wise, you're the engineer. Like I'm thinking Poppy thinks a little bit differently than the other rabbits, like seeing things, how they worked all together.
Yeah.
So I would say you can use that. If you can explain to me how you would use your shrewd to get yourself across versus your swift.
Okay.
If you can narratively figure out a way that would work for Poppy. Otherwise, everybody else is going to be rolling plus swift to get across. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Is it better for everyone to roll plus swift?
I'm good at Swift. I don't know about everybody else.
My Swift is decent.
I got a +1, so.
Okay.
But you could also try to, like, if you can think of a way to make this a better situation overall
Sure.
to get across.
Let me roll. Roll plus shrewd.
Yeah.
And then explain it narratively. Let me see. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Okay.
So there.
Um,
Go ahead.
So I was going to say, I think that maybe Poppy sees that there's like a rock that's kind of coming out of the water close to the branch. And if we can just kind of push the branch from the bank, it will push it up onto that rock a little bit and make it both more sturdy, let's just say, and less submerged in the water, and therefore safer for the rabbits and the baby fox baby.
Okay. So I think with that, you guys can, I'm just going to say narratively, you are able to move this like with teamwork. I'm not going to make you guys roll for it. But now all of you get +1 when crossing this log. Is that okay? Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, who would like to go first? Okay,
I
Honeysuckle.
give it a shot, Honeysuckle.
I got it. Yeah, because I think Honeysuckle's already there and just trying to get the baby
Yeah.
to come along.
Yeah.
So you said it's a extra +1?
Mhm.
So it's +2, so 4, 5, 6, 8.
Oh yeah, so you are able to do it. I think it takes a little bit of time. Like, I think maybe like a gust of wind kind of pushes you a little bit at one point, and everyone you see Honeysuckle's foot slips, but then catches themselves and then turns around and baby's following, and it's just a very slow process to get over to the other side.
Come on, y'all.
I got a 9.
Okay, yeah, you're yeah.
Nervous.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, if you want to tell how Pebbles gets across.
like Pebbles got on the log after the baby, and like the baby is doing amazing, but like they are so nervous watching Honeysuckle. Like when their foot slips and the baby keeps walking, Pebble like stops moving and she starts shaking. Like, oh no, what if the baby walks into Honeysuckle and they both fall over? And then it was fine.
Okay. Who goes next?
So do you want to go last?
Yeah.
You would want to go last? Okay, I rolled a 12. I'm going to say Poppy just goes over on 2 feet.
Just like, oh, I gotta get out.
Is it the front paws where you're just like, oh, or is it just like
On it with a
back paws?
12, yes it is. It is the front paw. No, it's not. No, I think Poppy just gets a good. I think that Poppy is very proud of their little moving the log onto the rock, and therefore has a lot of faith in the log now, whether they should or not, and so just kind of makes it across.
Okay, Thistle's turn.
Well, luckily I rolled a 10.
I was like, oh no, please.
Thistle would never recover. Also, fun fact, rabbits should never be submerged in water because they do get really cold and like could possibly die.
Oh,
It's a terrible
no.
thing. You can never bathe the pet rabbit. Fun sidebar.
I did not know that.
Me neither.
I think Thistle, even with a 10, I think Thistle is like incredibly slow to cross this thing because every step is super deliberate and well thought out, and there are pauses between each step, and he has laser focus on just like this tree in front of him.
Just paw over paw, all of you on the other side, just watching Thistle take his time. Yep, and all of you have made it to the other side. Do-do-do-do.
Yay.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, I think this is a good place to do this. So I think you get over this other side, and it doesn't take you very long. If you're hopping around and looking, I think like you crest a little hill, and you're following baby because baby is smelling something, right?
Yeah.
And you follow them to this area, and there's like a little slope up, and at the top of the slope you see two silhouettes against the horizon, and it is two foxes, bigger than baby, probably like 3 times the size of baby, bigger than you guys. And baby kind of like does it like a little fox squeak, I suppose. I don't know what foxes sound like. And
They yip.
Yip.
Like they're
sure.
weird.
And you will see the foxes turn, and they begin to run down the side of this hill. It looks like they're like barreling down towards you. Do you guys react any way, or just watch it play out?
We didn't get to say goodbye, but I kind of want to watch this, but I'm also very afraid for our lives.
I would like to run.
Okay.
Can we watch from a bush?
Sure. Yeah. There'll be conveniently a bush materializes behind you guys. You can watch from. And so, yeah, they're running down this hill. And then you see as they are running down, they actually transform into that humanoid-ish figures that you've seen before through baby. And they run up to the little baby to baby, because we don't have a name for it, to baby, and they pick baby up, and who's still in its fox form, and is holding it and caressing, and you can see they're kind of crying, and they're just so happy, and they're looking around, and they're holding baby, and they're like, you can see from the bush that they're listening, and they're like trying to go, you can come out, it's okay. It's okay.
I think with this, Honeysuckle sort of just like peeks out.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
And then they'll see I'll say the one figure who we'll say mom comes forward holding baby, or she leaves baby behind with dad. Let's say this. Let me do this again. Because this is going to be a podcast too. So I'm getting that clean edit.
I know how that is.
Yep. So mom puts baby with dad, we'll say, and walks towards the bush, and she sees Honeysuckle, and she goes, oh, it's all right. I just want to say thank you so much. We've been looking all over for Molly for days now. We got caught in that storm and we were separated. How can we repay you? Looking at Honeysuckle specifically, because Honeysuckle's the only one who's popped out.
Pebbles will peek out next to Honeysuckle, but not like you're still in the lead.
Can Honeysuckle understand them?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
you guys
okay.
are able to understand them. Yeah.
I think Honeysuckle's like, hello.
Hi.
Just to see if they can. Oh, okay. Okay, you can understand. Your baby was with the mice.
Okay. Well, but you brought her back to us.
Yes.
That's so kind of you. And we want to thank you so much. Is there anything I can do? Anything I can repay you with?
I think Thistle does like a stage whisper that he thinks is much quieter than it really is. Says, ask them who they are. Like, why can they change back and forth? I want to know.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We saw baby Molly?
Molly, yeah.
We saw Molly change like you did.
Oh, well, that's because we're
What?
sprites.
What's a sprite?
Well, sprites we're creatures who are from the forest, and we have the ability to morph.
Oh.
Oh.
Is this your first time ever meeting a sprite?
Uh-huh.
Can you change into other things?
Well, we can turn into foxes, and then she'll turn into a fox before you.
Oh.
Scary.
Sorry. I could, and then changes back.
Thank you. I mean, I have a request.
Oh, yes. Did you help this one with Molly?
Oh,
Yes.
of course.
They all helped.
Oh, I see 1, 2 of you.
The other two are shy.
Oh, okay.
Poppy will peek her head out.
I love this image so much where it's just like this bush with like little rabbit heads poking out.
Walnut hats on.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's Pebble's request.
Well, yeah.
Do you think you could make hats for us and maybe some for the field mice that also helped baby Molly?
If that's what you wish for, then well, yes, of course.
We love treasures.
Well, come out. It's okay. Come on out.
Okay.
Honeysuckle goes out first.
Okay, so
Pebble's will
honey,
be slower.
yeah. If Honeysuckle comes out first, what's going to happen is she's going to gingerly put her hand on your head, and Honeysuckle, you feel like all your panic just you're super calm right now. So your panic score goes to 0.
Nice.
Any scars that you may have are now just actual physical scars, but not true scars. Like your ability to dig is back, your sight is back if you want to use your eye, but if you like your eye patch, you can keep your eye patch. And you also, any remaining sap that was on your body, Honeysuckle, melts away as they...
There's a lot.
Yes. And I need you to think of a type of hat that you would like.
Oh, okay.
It can literally be anything.
I know.
It's all right.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna be like the Karate Kid headband.
Yep. So you feel warmness on your head, and the three of you who are watching, it's almost like a glittering effect, like sunlight catching on water, right? Then Honeysuckle, she pulls her hands away, and Honeysuckle has this Karate Kid, but it's like a green ribbon almost.
Yeah.
Version. Yeah.
It's just like a little like headband.
Yes. Yep. Wonderful. And if Pebble's out next, she'll put her hand on Pebble's head. You feel the same calmness that happens spread across your body. You feel warm. And again, what is the hat that Pebbles is envisioning for themselves?
Okay, so picture a flower crown, but then picture a party hat. So it's a party hat covered in flowers.
Got it. And in fact, she's like, got it. And then that hat appears on top of, again, that glitter effect. Ching! Oh, yes, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
Who's next?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Who is it? Who's next? Poppy?
I'll go. This'll looks like they want to go last.
This was waiting for the other shoe to drop. So Poppy comes out. Same goes for you. For you, this is true calm, right? Like you took that scar of like you're never able to relax. You, for the first time in hours, have feel relaxed. And again, what is the hat that Poppy is envisioning for herself?
I think that it's still like a walnut shell, but it has a little berry on top, like for a pop of color. So like a little, just like a little red berry.
It's like a poof
on
ball
the side. Yeah. Just this little,
that's cute. Yeah. So then she puts her paw on your head. Oh, she puts her hand on your head, and again, you guys see the twinkle happen. And instead of the walnut hat transforming, an addition has been added to the walnut cap where it is a berry sticking off to the side. Oh, minimalist. I love it. Okay, you could have a hat too if you'd like, calling to Thistle inside.
Thistle comes out of the bush and has like twigs sticking out of him from just hiding. Deep cover. And I think the hat I have in mind is almost like a beanie, but like woven out of kind of like natural, like fibrous stuff. Uh, and it has holes on either side so the ears to poke out.
Awesome. So yeah, so she puts her hand on your head as well, and I don't think this will ever truly feels relaxed. So not even this magical force that is entering your body can truly take the edge off, but your panic is reduced as well. And then that fibrous beanie is on your head as well. And she steps back and looks at all four of you and is like, you four have I don't think I can truly express how grateful we are, but I hope that these tokens of our appreciation can at least shed a light on how we are so thankful for what you've done in bringing Molly back to us. What were your names again?
Oh, I'm Pebble.
I'm Honeysuckle.
I'm Poppy.
I'm Thistle. Thistle said it quietly.
I'm Thistle. Thank you, Pebble, Honeysuckle, Poppy, and Thistle. And she turns and she goes back to the other parent. They grab Molly, who's now transformed into her sprite form, grab him by the hands. They're walking up toward the hillside, and about halfway up, I think they turn back into their wolf form, and they're at the top of this hill crest. And right before they disappear over the other side, I think Molly turns back, looks at all of you, and just like flicks her tail, and then turns around and goes, "Oh yeah!" And that is the end of this second chapter of the Warren of Petal Grove. Before we truly close it, though, I would like to do kind of like an epilogue where imagine it's the end of an anime and like the music is playing right now and like little slides are going by of like scenes of the Warren, just kind of showing your adventures here and there. But for you four, if you'd like, I would like to go around and ask each one of you to kind of describe like an epilogue scene for your character. Feel free to add whatever other characters you want. And yeah, we'll, does one of you want to go first?
I've got one.
Okay. All right.
So the scene that pops up, it's a honeysuckle, but like maybe like a little bit older, so like the scar completely healed on their face. But they can't use that eye anymore, so it's just like, a scar. But you see them teaching like defensive classes to younger buns with the headband, and their headband's green, and the other headbands are white.
I love it. That's great. That's awesome.
I have one for Poppy.
Sure.
I think that we see a short scene of Poppy, and if it's okay, Thistle, and there's a bunch of holes and that Poppy has dug, and they're sitting back like they're trying to, see what the holes are telling them. And then Poppy takes the little berry off of her hat, and it's like a looking glass. Ooh. And she thinks that it helps like to tell what the holes mean. And so she's just passing it over to Thistle, and Thistle's looking at the holes as well.
I love
That's it.
I think in addition to that, the next one, if it's all right with Poppy, is we see like one of the holes is clearly saying like, oh, this is the dangerous way to go, but it also has so much promise. And Thistle becomes brave for like 1 second. It's like, let's go that way. And goes up on hind legs to like sniff the air, and then they go on an adventure.
Love it.
Love it.
I guess the final scene then is there is a tree at the center of our warren with a bunch of other twigs and branches that have been poked into it to create little hooks. And Pebble is arranging their haberdashery where they just keep track of all the hats, and they and Shadow are part of the new reward system program.
Awesome. I love it. And yeah, I think at some point like the last like chapter of the book is like you just see some snowflakes kind of falling from the sky, and it all goes white, and that's it. Whoa. Yay! I loved it. That was so good. Thank you all so much for playing. I had a great time.
Oh, Bun!
Oh, it's time! It's time!
Oh my gosh.
Dutch!
Oh my god!
This is his little ball.
Aw.
Look at his nose.
Look
It
at
always
his nose
twitches.
go. I need a bun in my life.
Oh, I've seen him in pictures. I
Kind of
don't know why I've imagined him bigger than that. He's smaller.
Yeah,
than
he's a small guy.
He's pretty small.
Oh,
Yes.
so soft. Looking.
Special guest,
adorable.
Dutch.
The wonderful Dutch. Is he full grown?
Yeah, he's 3 years old. He's a rescue.
Aw.
Baby.
How long have you had him?
How long have we had him? I don't even remember at this point. Since May.
Oh, cutie.
You had him for the
Is
longest
this
year.
relaxed mode
Yes.
right now?
Yeah, this is a little bit. He doesn't like being held so much, but he's getting much more used. Like he's much more relaxed about it now. And if his nose is twitching, that's just generally a good sign that like he's okay with this. He's not his favorite.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna like begrudge me this for the rest of his life.
I see how he was inspiration for Thistle.
Yes.
Not quite relaxed.
Yeah, not quite relaxed.
Even magic can't quite take off the edge 100%.
No.
He's
Aw.
too
This is the bunny stream now for reals.
Yeah.
Yeah. New requirement, Amber.
Yeah, next cast
All
has to have a
bunnies.
bunny.
Someone
real
has to have a bunny.
That's so nice.
No. Aw.
There's a close up of his
Love that nose. Look at it go.
I love that
Always
nose so
going.
much.
Uh,
I need a bun.
That's
it. I need one.
I need one too.
Let's all get buns.
Oh. Okay, I would just keep going on, but I think we need to end this.
I guess.
I
If you
guess.
have to.
Okay, as I was saying, thank you so much for playing. This was a really good time, and I would like to go around and people tell us where you people can find you. Wow, I could say that better, so much better. We'll go around and you can let us know where people can find you online, what you're doing, anything you want to plug. So the first person we'll start with is the bunny holder, Cleo, aka Thistle.
Yep. So you can find me at CYS Davis pretty much everywhere. That's Twitter, Patreon, and Instagram. And Instagram has a lot of this guy on it. So
Aw. Next up we have, let's do Honeysuckle, aka Morgan.
Hey, I'm Morgan. You can find me at all the socials at Serena Bezos. I don't have buns, unfortunately, so you can't. But you can just still be my friend on the internets, please.
All right. And then we'll do let's do Pebble B.
Yes. Hello, hello. I have been B Zelda. You can find me on Twitter as at B_Zelda. If you want to follow me on Instagram, add an extra underscore because I do often post pictures of my cat's belly and then my dog, but very specific to my cat's belly because she has an amazing floofy belly.
Aw. And then last but not least, let's do Kristen, aka Poppy.
Hi, I'm Kristen. You can find me on Twitter at KristenIsNoJedi. I do not have an Instagram, but now I think I need to get one and a bun and post pictures of only it.
And then I have been Amber, aka the Game Master for this show. You can find me on Twitter at RocketOrca and all the things I do at rocketorca.com or geekspective.com. I have an Instagram that has pictures of my dog, lots of pictures of my dog. So you can follow me there, which is still Rocket Orca. And that has been it. So next chapter is supposed to be a December cast, but December's kind of becoming a bit of a scheduling nightmare. There's 2 holidays and people have life stuff going on, so we might become a January cast. So check out actually the Warren of Petal Grove has a Twitter now. You can find it at petal_grove. And I will be announcing stuff there and also my Twitter. So there'll be another chapter, but it might be not until January. But I guess I will see all of you some other time. All right. Bye, everybody.